ダリウスさん、ダリウスさん、ネタは揃ってるんだよ。催眠レベル2。催眠レベルって上げられるもんなの？男同士の話をしましょう。
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak?
クレインがいるんだろ、クレイン。
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in
まあこっ
providing
ちはヴァン
medical
パイアだ
care
から
without
ね。
charge.
普通の人間とは違
You
う。
know what you
あな
have
た
to
とも
sacrifice
違
to
う
make the
ね。
world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
意外とすんなりいったね。すんなり説得できた。これ情報収集する必要あったのかな。ダリウスさん。
If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
出版関係の人でしょ。手紙一応出した方がいいと思うけどな、俺は。そう、クレイン看護師と知り合った経緯は
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius?
言うんだ。
Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reed.
見かけ以上の見かけ似てる。過去の政治活動について聞きたい。
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
It is not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. But I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
家族はいるって書いてあったね、手紙に。
Do you have any family left, Mr. Petrescu? Children or grandchildren?
Who knows? I have abandoned my people for so long, they might as well be dead. As dead as I am for them, I suppose.
Don't be embarrassed, sir. If you must know, my own father disappeared many years ago, and I forgave him.
It's quite awkward to talk about our families like this, but thank you, Dr. Reed. I appreciate your trust.
This war won't last forever. Did you ever think of returning to your country now it's free?
No. I have taught strength and determination to my sons and daughters. I'm an old, dying man who only has memories of better times to cherish.
戻る気はないと。じゃあな。
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
ちょっともらっていきます。 患者がたくさんいるね。不穏な音楽が流れてるよ。なんだ誰か叫んでる。ラズバン。ラズバンが喉が渇いたって叫んでる。早く行ってやらないとね。ラズバン。ん？あ、クレインさんだ。痙攣。
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Razvan Vasily, high fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain, diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort, liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
まさか。
What can I do, doctor?
うわ。麻酔しないとやばいっしょ。こんなショック死しちゃうよね、直接切られた
It's
ら。
too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, doctor, none at all.
うえ。痛い。音聞いてるだけで痛いわ、これ。
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, doctor. He's
Oh.
breathing, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make
これ
another
直でチューブ
incision
ぶっ
into the
込む
chest
の？
cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy. Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
何か他にあるの方法。
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, doctor.
ならもうやるしかないでしょ。
He's still bleeding, doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you alright, doctor?
I
やばい
can't
よ
see.
こんな時に吸血鬼の発作が。一人でやらせてくれ。これ絶対吸血しちゃうやつだよね、これ。動脈を結合しないと。
I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, doctor.
アドレナリン。
A dose of epinephrine, now.
Yes, doctor.
お成功かどうなんだ
We've lost the pulse.
ああ
He's gone, doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like
俺の
this
して
on
る
the
インフルエンザじゃない。
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
インフルエンザって精神的にも衰弱するもんなの？そうなの？まあ風邪だから辛いっちゃ辛いだろうけどね。看護態度。そうね。あんたが凶悪犯なん、あ、脅迫犯なんだろ。私は恐喝を止めに来た。まだ間に合うぞ。こんなことはもうやめるんだ。
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
まあね。まあクレインさんもね、金がなくて治療が受けられない人たちをここでこうやって救ってきたわけだからね。まあそのためにね、ちょっと恐喝して資金を集めてたっていうことは、まあ褒められたことじゃないかもしれないけど。
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
相当嫌ってるね。
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English.
そうか、移民だから言葉が通じない人もいるんだよね。
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor.
いや、ジョナサンもね、苦労してると思うよ。ヴァンパイアになる前は知らないけど、なった後になってね、いろんな怪物と戦ったりして。まあ、いい服は着てるかもしれないけど、食べ物はネズミしかないしね。まあ多分、このクレインさんもね、貧しい生活をしてきて、搾取される側人間だったから、ね、こういう患者たちの気持ちがわかるし、恵まれてる人たちの気持ちは逆に分かんないよっていう感じなんだよね。
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
いやー、ヒント？見逃すが辞職を。いやー、でも殺せないよね、ちょっとね。まあ手段はね良くないけど、で貧しい人たちのためにね、命をこうやって救ってるわけだから、辞職してもらおうか。
No. Your place is here. Jailing you would be an even greater crime. So, here is my proposition. I'll look the other way on your little enterprise. In exchange, you will resign from the Pembroke Hospital and provide me with medical supplies when the need arises.
Dr. Reed! That sounds like a business proposition. My accomplice, then.
No, just a privileged client. My research may require the occasional rare piece of equipment or ingredient. I'll pay good coin in exchange, fair and honest, to help finance your noble endeavors.
クレイさん、さっきの何を確認してたの？
Good customers are always welcome.
お得意様になったぜ。
We have a deal.
ヒント取得に失敗。
It's locked, all right.
おお、なんだなんだなんだなんだなんだいきなり。いやー、でもレディアシュベルは怒るだろうな、これ。帰り道特に何もなかったのでカットしました。お食事中失礼しました。食ってる。いや、カレーだったのでつい。
I knew
ヴァン
it.
パイアめ。
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
優しく看病しているふりして吸血することが目的だったんだろう。
Behind a facade of compassion. Bravo. Very clever indeed.
Spare me your sarcasm, John.
またそれか。先に生まれたからってマウント取りやがって。所詮我々はヴァンパイアだということです。
We are vampires. We live by leeching the blood from weaker prey. We are Darwin's next chapter. His cynical and perhaps ultimate expression.
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle
見られた時恥ずかしい時の顔じゃなかったけどね、あれ。牙見てたよ。
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
普段はそういうのじゃないんだから。
Unfortunately,
すまん、見逃しちゃったよ。
I'm so disappointed in you, Jonathan. I didn't expect this from you.
Lady Ashbury, you yourself admitted how ridiculous the sum of money was. I can assure you it was all used for charitable ends.
Well, you are full of surprises, aren't you, Jonathan? All right, say I trust you, but you will still pay the ransom. That is only fair. After all, it was you who failed to bring this problem to a satisfactory conclusion.
I believe I could agree to that.
And since a lady always keeps her promises, I will now answer
待って
any
ましたよ、
questions
質
you may
問タイム。もうどうにか丸め込めれたね。奥様について。
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to
スワンジーに許可取ってんの？
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
まあ機関車がアッシュベリーさんの餌になってんのか。
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stone?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London vampire society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
教会も知ってんだね。
And no one suspected you of the murders.
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
年齢は？
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time.
27歳？永遠の27歳？微妙だね。
And who
ダメ
bestowed
じゃないよ。
upon this?
ダメじゃないけど、まあもう少し早くね、ヴァンパイアになれてたらよかったのにね。あと5年ぐらい早くね。
Very well, but I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
Why did you
その
say
説はどうもお世話になりました。助けていただいて。
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scum.
やっぱスカルとヴァンパイア違うみたいだね。
what type of vampire is a skull?
Not a true vampire, the deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then.
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Skulls are the progeny of careless vampires. It
ヴ
cannot
ァ
be
ン
the
パイ
other
ア
way
か
around.
らスカルを作ることはできるけど、スカルがヴァンパイアを作ることはできないんだね。頭の中で声がするんですよ。
I've been hearing a voice.
誰か話しかけてくるんだよ。
Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
これはなんか特別なのかな。あなたが私の作り主ですか？
Forwardness, but are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
I don't understand. Why was I created
そ
and
う
then
そう
left for
そうだよ
dead?
ね。謎だよね。
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring,
自分の血を吸わせればいいんだね。わかった。
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
ただ単に吸血鬼に噛まれただけじゃヴァンパイアにはならないんだね。
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks.
いい子。
No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
なんだよ、いい子って。私もあなたもいい子？
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires. But all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
まあ、ヴァンパイアの種類の一つなんだよね。イーコンとスカルと、まああともう一つなんか上級のヴァンパイアがいるみたいだね。
I bid you farewell.
じゃあね。
I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
いやー、クレインさん見逃したことバレずに済みそうだな、これ。いやー、結構怒られるかなと思ったけどね。もうあなたとは協力しません的な感じになるかなと思ったけど。ラズバンの結成を分析する。
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Skulls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
ここで経験値溜まったから能力上げようかな。戦闘がね結構きつくなってきたんだよね。無能な警察ホワイトチャペルを襲う。先頃ホワイトチャペルを取り巻いていた噂が事実へと成熟している。この3ヶ月間、警察はこの地域がロンドンの色ブラックマーケットの心臓の役割を担っている疑惑を持っていた。だがもちろん機動部隊や追加の捜査員がホワイトチャペルに送り込まれることはなく、これらの疑惑は証拠もない決めつけのままだろう。膨大なドラッグの在庫は発見されず、犯罪の元事件も逮捕されなかった。この虚構は疫病が猛威を振るう中、民衆に手軽で安上がりな勝利を与えることによってロンドン市議会健康委員会の無能さを隠す必死の試みに過ぎない。何より最悪なのは、直近の統計を見るとホワイトチャペル地区の疫病状況は他の地区より随分いいことがわかるということである。これは奇跡だろうか。不法だが効果的な地下診療所の活動の証拠であろうか。法的機関が犯罪を抑制できていない証拠だろうか。私が知っているのはこれだけである。もしロンドンの人々が疫病から生き延びるより良いチャンスをこの神から見捨てられた地区で掴むことができるなら、私との貸金制約に同意してくれる悪徳地主が所有するどんなに安い飲みだらけのアパートにでも今すぐ引っ越す準備ができている。スワンジに報告しに行くか。スペイン風邪とスワンジ帰ってきたよ。スワンジさん、問題解決してきたよ。
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak. But I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
"血液を分析したんだ。
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting.
アシュベリさんは27歳だって。
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stove, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here, but it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
最高の武器。
Why you, my dear boy? With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
今このロンドンで広がっている疫病は、広がり方とか初期症状はスペイン風邪に似てるけど、その後凶暴化して人を襲うようになるんだよね。ロンドンを私の王国にしてやる。
What did Stoker say about the children of the night? Well, using my blood, I could create a whole army of vampires.
Surely you're joking.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for
さ
your
すがのスワンジもちょっと動揺した
No,
ね。
thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
なんだ今度は。
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister.
妹？
She's to be buried
メアリー。メアリーのこと
in
か。
Chapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
自分で殺したんだからもう知ってるよね、当然。メアリーの葬儀に参列する。メアリー生き返ってくるんじゃないの？ヴァンパイアになって。なんかそんな感じがしてならないよね。さすがのマッドサイエンティストのスワンジーさんも、ジョナソンが俺がヴァンパイアの王国を作ってやるっつったら動揺してたね、めちゃくちゃ。ヴァンパイア増やしてやるって。じゃあ今回はここまで。よかったら高評価登録お願いします。ご視聴ありがとうございました。